Can you draw me a picture of the ocean?
Yeah, what ocean do you want me to draw?
Draw me what you think of when you think of the ocean.
Okay.
Okay, can you hold up your picture
Uh-huh.
and explain to me what you drew?
Well, I drew the ocean. I think the ocean is so immense that it was really hard for me to think about only doing part of it, but to show how immense it really is. So I'm just drawing as if you were in the middle of the ocean and you can't see to either side. And I have kind of, the water is, turbulent, high waves. And I guess that's my feeling. Plus the fact I have a spiritual group and we always thought of the ocean, that we were a drop in the ocean. And sort of like God was the ocean. We weren't God, but we were a drop in the ocean. So I think that's why I think of it in this way.
Okay. Um, what color did you choose for the ocean?
Well, I chose blue. I guess I always think of, when you look at books and stuff, it seems like they always show water as blue.
Okay. Can you explain to me why water is blue?
Well, trying to remember back, it has to do with refraction of light through water. And so the water has different colors. But on a sunny day, many times, because of the way the sun's shining down through the water, it's blue.
Can you tell me a little bit more about how the light refraction works?
Oh dear. Oh, this is making me really think. I think what happens is that when the light rays hit the water, they're bent, and it depends on how the rays are coming down and how strong the rays are, how much they're bent, which makes the color.
Okay.
Hope that's right.
Can it be different shades?
Yes. On a cloudy day, the water can look gray, and that's because of all the clouds and the amount of light is coming through. And so I think it's because of the length of rays and the slant at which they're hitting the water and the intensity of the rays that make it a different color, so it can look very gray.
So, how is that different on a cloudy day than on a sunny day?
Well, on a cloudy day, well, I guess it's just the way the light is refracted in the water. There still is light, but it's not the strong direct rays that you would get on a sunny day from the sun. So the water appears to be, a very gray, lack of color. Probably is better than a blue color or whatever. And also, it depends on the depth of the water. I've never been in the middle of the ocean, but flying over the Gulf, going into Florida, you can see the water as somewhat different colors depending on how shallow or deep it is. The deeper it is, the bluer it is, and it's almost more of an aqua color where it's only maybe a couple feet deep.
Is there any other reason you can think of that the water is blue or that the water might have different shades?
Well, the sun, the depth, um, probably maybe from where we're looking at it. If we're looking at it up above, flying overhead, it would look different than if we were at the shoreline looking across, because of the way our eyes pick up the rays that are hitting the water, or something like that.
So, what would it look like if you were above versus if you were looking out at if you were looking parallel to the ocean or looking out at it?
Well, it seems sometimes to me, and I've had limited experience, I've flown over the ocean, but many times I don't have a seat where I could see out to see the color of the water. But if you're overhead, it would be the rays are hitting more directly down, and you are picking up, your eyes are picking up the rays at a different angle than they are along the shore.
So, how does that change what you see?
Well, now you're getting into how your eyes pick up color and pick up everything we see. And it has to do from the angle, how far away we are, and that affects what we see.
I'm thinking so I'm looking down at the water.
Mm-hmm.
What am I seeing that's different when I'm standing on the shoreline and looking out at the water?
Well, when you're looking down, your eyes are being invaded totally by the water. When you're on the shoreline, you're seeing angles. You're seeing the rays at more of an angle, and it's your perspective as looking across the water, and so you see the rays differently than you would if the rays you're up above and you're looking down, or something like that.
Perfect.